Silva Zoldyck is a very downplayed character in Hunter x Hunter. Honestly, we haven't seen a lot from Silva, but still, his power sometimes is questioned because of controversial things that have happened in this series. And as we know, when it comes to discussing how strong characters are, especially in Hunter x Hunter, it's very difficult. A very famous quote by Morel talking about battles between Nen users. It's so difficult. Like I remember Killua was like, "You guys are not even close to the royal guards. You guys can't touch these guys." And Morel's like, "Yo, the fact that you said that is really embarrassing." So I just want to say, yes, of course, it's tough to scale Hunter x Hunter characters, but Silva, in my opinion, there is a huge portion of people who still like fanboy Silva and put him at a crazy level when it comes to his power, but there's also people who downplay him, say he's not even the strongest Zoldyck member. Now, I want to say this. In today's video, I will be looking at Silva Zoldyck's power, and at the end of the video, I will discuss how powerful he is. He's a main character's father, just like Jing Freaks is, and I believe Jing Freaks, he's already been confirmed by, I think it was Bisky, that a top 5 Nen user. So I think Silva definitely is a very respectable and powerful character. He's the head of the Zoldyck family, and I will discuss where his power lies. Now, Silva Zoldyck is a transmuter, and obviously he is the head of the Zoldyck family. The former head was his father Zeno, and the future head is his son Killua, the white hair trend. You guys all understand what I'm talking about. But he's also had a very cool history that has been revealed in the story. He was able to take out a Phantom Troop member, and if you're able to take out a Phantom Troop member, I already respect you, because Phantom Troop members are very powerful. Now, there is a scaling to Phantom Troop. Like, there's a weak tier, middle tier, and there's a power tier, like very strong tier for comes to Phantom Troop. And the very strong in Phantom Troop, it still is, like, when it comes to the real legit guys, we're not too sure if they level up to like them like that. The head of the Phantom Troop, of course, is a monster. Of course, Chrollo, I respect him. But I do want to say this: the fact that he took out a Phantom Troop member, I don't care what the details were, he took out a member, so that already gave me respect for Silva. And I believe as immediately after fighting that member and killing that member, he fought Chrollo and lived to tell the tale. If you live to tell the tale fighting Chrollo, that's crazy stuff. Now, we do know Chrollo fights differently. He either is going to try to take your ability, which he's obviously weaker, or he's going to try to kill you, which he's obviously going for all out. I do want to say this, he did warn his children to stay away from the Phantom Troop, so this battle between Chrollo and him must have made him like, yo, definitely, if they get into deal with the Phantom Troop, they're done. Yeah, Silva kind of is, how to say this, experience with the Phantom Troop. Now, the controversial battle that Silva took place in the story is Silva and Zeno, his father, versus Chrollo. And the reason why it's so controversial is because it's a 2v1. If you guys know, throughout stories in anime and manga, whenever there's a 2v1 battle, the guy who's the one usually looks more powerful. I don't know if it's a spoiler if you haven't seen the series One Piece, but two of the more powerful Marines in the story went up against a pirate back in the day, and obviously we believe that the Marines individually were stronger than the pirate, but it still was a crazy battle. This reminds you of the Silva, Zeno versus Chrollo, because it was a crazy battle, and you obviously, after the battle, if you just look at it at face value, you think Chrollo is more powerful than them. But honestly, when you're so powerful as a character, even if it's a 2v1, it's still gonna be mayhem, it's still gonna be madness, and it'll still be difficult. Even though it won't be like a high difficult, there'll still be some sort of difficult, and that's what I saw in this battle. And they're assassins. Silva and Zeno are assassins, so it's definitely very controversial. I like how Silva knew he got poisoned by Chrollo, that experience coming into play. And I also want to say this: Zeno was willing to die to take out Chrollo. Could this be Zeno kind of saying that he does not want Silva to be in harm, because Silva's the head of the family, and he's already was the head of the family, and he has pretty much no use for the family as of now. Well, he has use, but he had to say this sacrificable, while Silva isn't. All I know is that it was some key words about Chrollo and Zeno. Zeno saying, if you were trying to steal my power, yeah, definitely, I would defeat you. But if you're trying to kill me, that's a different story. So interesting stuff there. And honestly, this battle is the key to scaling Silva. Now, you're probably asking, enough of the talking, how powerful is Silva? I believe Silva is very powerful. I think he's actually Royal Guard level, minimum Royal Guard level. And you're probably thinking, well, that's crazy, because Royal Guards are one of the stronger characters in Hunter x Hunter. Their feats are incredible. I have that faith in Silva's power that he's on that level. He took out a powerful Chimera, Chitu with ease, with relative ease. And that's what the Royal Guards were able to do. So honestly, it could be a reach, but I think he's minimum Royal Guard level. He could be even more higher if they do showcase something, but I haven't seen him going all out. I do want to say this: I also believe that Chrollo is on the Royal Guard level, and I believe that Silva is a little above Chrollo. Now, he could be equal to Chrollo, but I believe a little above Chrollo. I'm gonna give him that respect because he's the head of the Zoldyck family, and his son Illumi is very, very powerful. Illumi's around Hisoka level, and Hisoka and Chrollo now situation and that dynamic. So I'm gonna say a little above Chrollo, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chrollo and Silva are equal. I wouldn't not be surprised. No disrespect, honestly. From the Chrollo Zeno Silva battle coming out of that, you obviously would think Chrollo's more powerful than Silva, but from face value, I'm gonna look at it a different aspect. And this is my thoughts on the subject at hand. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about how powerful Silva is? I want to hear your thoughts and your reactions because I know you guys are big Hunter x Hunter fans. Like and share if you enjoy. Like and share only if you enjoy. And subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter content. I'm NenMac and I'm gone.